Hey everyone, I'm Brandi Pratt with the Pratt Group.
I'm Kristen Martinez with Vanmar Lending.
And today we wanted to bring you a little bit of a different, scenario as far as loans go. I know that we talk a lot about loans, but it's super important to understand everything that's going on, especially in today's market. It's the biggest thing that's talked about is the interest rates. And so we really wanted to bring this video to you and make you understand. Kristen has a great program that they're doing right now in-house.
Yes.
And so I think it's important, of course, for buyers and sellers. So don't look at this just as a buyer's video. It is huge for sellers, and I'll let Kristen kind of go into that. But I think that you definitely want to listen to this. I know it's really boring, but you definitely want to listen to this.
Boring. What? Finance isn't boring, Brandi? It's
Yeah.
going to be exciting, right?
Yeah.
So we're in an upchange market. The rates are going up. We know that. Sometimes we're leveling off and some prices you could sell. So we're giving new exciting ways to encourage buyers and encourage sellers to think outside the box and really push the market of, pushing their homes. So right now we have a great program that if the sellers pay 2% in closing costs for our buyers, up to a $715,000 loan amount. So that's not purchase price. If your buyer is putting down the money to bring it to $715,000 and the seller contributes 2%, then we can get their interest rate still in the 4% range, around 4.99. And it really gets your buyers excited to buy your home, or it helps sellers and buyers come together.
Right.
And
that's the thing is for sellers, this is why I say it's so important, is instead of doing that $50,000 reduction,
Yes.
why not offer $15,000 to $20,000 and get the price you're asking for?
1,000%, yes.
And that's the thing is that we have to take into consideration is that, months ago, people were forgetting that we were spending $400,000, $600,000 over asking, but now
No. Yes. We're
the
competing.
buyers are
We're
getting,
competing. Yes.
we are, and the buyers are getting what they need, and sellers still are.
The sellers are. Yes. Everybody can win. We just need to work together to make sure that happens. So you can still get the price with a great real estate agent.
Yeah.
And just making sure borrowers qualify and they're comfortable. They do believe that the interest rates will come down in the future. So it's kind of like date the rate. And you get them there until they can refinance into a secure 30-year fixed interest rate. So it's a great program.
And so they get that interest for the year, and what happens the second year?
So the second year, it will increase 1%. So if they got, let's say, 4.99% this year, they'd get 5.99 the next year. And then for the following year, it'd be at 6.99, which is actually current interest rates for the following 28 years. So it's still, as long as we can refinance in 2 years, but we make sure everybody qualifies at the current interest rate, so no one's afraid of what you're getting into.
And so something I want to go over to make them understand, can they lock in this buy down rate?
Yes.
Okay, for how long?
You can lock in, on a conventional loan, you can lock up to 6 months, but you just have to find a seller that's willing to contribute the 2%. The 2% cannot come from the buyer in any situation.
Yeah, because if it's coming from the buyer, why aren't they paying that in a down payment?
Yes, or to buy down the interest rate.
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I just want to bring up as many questions as a buyer or somebody would have in mind. And you explained the first year, the second year. And so it'd be finding that seller, but it would be beneficial if they found that seller to be able to buy down that rate. Again, it's the $715,000 loan amount, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Right.
So if you're buying $1 million home, if you're bringing $300,000 to the table, you still can do this. Although it's not on a jumbo, correct?
It's not on a jumbo. Currently, who knows? It changes every day.
Yeah. Yeah. With the interest rates.
Yes, absolutely. And it's definitely a way to encourage the market to keep going, and we can make it work.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, remember all the programs that came out in the beginning of COVID? The HELOC stopped.
Yes.
And then what else? I mean, they brought everything imaginable. Yeah. And so this is just another program. But I hope you guys found this informational. Is there anything else to?
I don't think so.
Touch
it's
on?
a great program. It's probably the #1 program going right now for sellers and buyers. Everyone gets really excited about it, especially the buyers, because they get an old interest rate kind of.
Right.
Which allows them a little opportunity to gain strength going into the future. So.
Well, and that's something people forget is not everyone qualified for that 2%.
No.
When the 2% was viable.
Yes.
Not everyone. So a lot of people still only qualified for that 4%. But again, it's great for the buyers and sellers. So
that's good.
Really happy you were able to jump on with me today.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing me.
Absolutely.
It's exciting to let everybody know what's out there. There's a lot of programs, so just reach out.
Yeah, definitely reach out to us. Reach out to Kristen. Reach out to myself. I can pass each other along to each other. And thank you so much for watching.
All right. Have a great day.